Okay, we're going to work through Activity 6.1. You should have a hard copy of this, and that's the only place that you will have it. It's not a PDF or anything else, so you should have a hard copy in your folder, and you'll find it says Handout 6.1. It talks about shifting in supply and demand. Okay, as you know, we've talked about, the demand curve goes down and toward the right, and the supply curve goes up and toward the right. If there's a decrease in demand, you shift it toward the left. If there's an increase, you shift it toward the right. The same holds true for supply. If there's an increase in supply, you shift it to the right. And if there's a decrease, you shift it to the left. Demand, the law of demand says that more people will demand a product at a lower price than a higher price. And supply says sellers or producers will sell more at a higher price than at a lower price, which means we want to bargain and they want to make money. Go ahead and turn to page 2. This is kind of a hard to read document. That's why I wanted to work through it with you. Okay, but what we're going to do here is, if you look at 1 through 8, those are going to be newspaper headlines. And those newspaper headlines are going to tell us if we think there will be a change in the demand or in the demand, since we're working with just demand. And right now we're working with beef consumption. Okay, the beef consumption, hamburger meat. So it tells us, and I'm just going to kind of walk you through this. It says we're going to begin at curve C. Okay, and these are factors that affect demand. Factors that could affect demand. Number 1, it starts off with the hardest one. Price of beef to rise in June. So if we all speculated that the price of beef was going to rise in June, would demand increase or decrease? It would actually increase. So we're going to shift it to the right. So it would increase, and now we're at curve D. We shifted it towards the right, because we're all going to stock up and try to freeze it so we will have it. Number, kind of like toilet paper. That was kind of a good example there. Millions of aliens swell the U.S. populations. No, I don't mean outer space aliens. Okay, people coming into the United States. Well, that's going to increase our population, or the number of buyers. So that's going to increase. Will be a curve E. We shift it to the right. So we'll say increase. And now we're at curve E. Pork prices drop. Okay, if pork prices drop, what's that going to do to the demand for hamburger? Well, people are going to buy pork, right? So we're going to decrease that, and now we're back to D, because a decrease is to the left. So decrease, and now we're back to curve D. Number 5, migratory birds head north, summer awaits. What's that got to do with the price or the consumption of beef? Absolutely nothing, so no change. We'll leave it as is. We stay at curve D. Okay? Real income from Americans drops 3rd month in a row. People don't have as much money, okay? So that kind of, they don't have as much money to spend, so what's that going to do to the demand for products or for beef? It's going to decrease. They don't have as much money to spend. Decrease. And now we're back to curve C. Number 7, the headline is Charcoal Shortage Threatens Memorial Day Cookouts. What's that going to do to beef consumption? Well, if you don't have charcoal, what's that going to do to your beef consumption? It's going to decrease it, shift it to the left, and now you're at curve B. Okay, that's what we consider a complement product. Okay, hamburger meat, charcoal, hamburger, hamburger bun, hot dogs, hot dog buns, mustard and ketchup, salt and pepper. Those are considered complement products. They go together. Okay, and the last one, the nationwide fad, the disco burger. Everybody's wanting one. Okay, so the demand is going to what? Increase. So we're going to shift it to the right. We're going to end at curve C. Everybody wants, that's people's taste. Okay, people's taste is going to increase for the Disco Burger. So down here it says, we're going to put the number of headline with what kind of change we think it made. A change in consumer expectation. That'll be number 1. A change in consumer taste. Consumer taste change. Number 8. We might have one with more than one. A change in the number of consumers in the market. Number 2, population change. A change in income. That would be number 6. A change in the price of a substitute good. Substitute good would be in the pork prices, number 3. And one that kind of got ran off was complement product. I'm going to add it in, which we know is number 7. Oh, and we left off number 4 down here, but that's okay. Did we get them all? 1, 2, 3. Number 5, there's no change, so we wouldn't list it. Then we have 6, 7, and 8. Yes, we do. Okay? So, factors that make supply and demand change. For the demand, we have consumer expectations, consumer taste, number of consumers in the market, income, substitute good, and complement goods.